All right, so I am joined with my client service manager, my CSM, Devin Kammerer, and you're unfortunately because of COVID, we're sitting from each other's houses. But I'm excited that you were able to join me because I think it's important for all our customers to get to know who we are and the team that supports their accounts. We just got off of a customer call just a half an hour ago, and so you're engaged in a lot of the process. And so I wanted to, just let everybody know who are the guys on the team that, touch the orders, who handle the account on the day-to-day. And you're one of the most critical pieces of our team, someone that I rely heavily on. So I wanted to introduce you to everybody in my network and just kind of let everybody know who the team is. So Devin is, like I said, my client service manager. For those of you who don't know what that is, once the order gets signed, Devin handles the whole relationship and the day-to-day for that account. So obviously his goal is to grow the account and grow the relationship, but also make sure that he provides exceptional customer service on the day-to-day. So Devin is a key critical cog to the whole wheel of Crown Castle and also to my personal network and my business. So Devin, with that said, I just wanted to see if you can elaborate on your role at Crown, and we'll take it from there.
Absolutely. John, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate the invite. I was really excited to do this video as well. I think it's so important for the customers to know that you have this asset with Crown Castle. This role in particular isn't one you'll see with all the other providers. So I'm really happy to be able to take this role and bring our service to the next level. That's what Crown Castle really does, is they do this and they try and do it very well. So
That's all right. That's Gabriella in the background.
That's my daughter, Gabriella.
How you doing,
And
Gabriella? Get in there, Gabriella. Get in the screen.
Oh my goodness.
Get in there. How you doing, sweetie?
I was talking.
Isn't that perfect? You still have the chocolate mustache or no?
She does. Oh, she got rid of it.
So cute.
Do you want to watch a show? Go watch a show. Sorry about that.
It's all good. So that just shows what it's like working from home. So take it away, Devin. Continue what you're saying.
Awesome. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. With this COVID-19, we're all trying to adapt, all trying to figure out different ways to get the job done on a daily basis while entertaining our family at the same time. So appreciate your patience with that.
No sweat.
Multitasking, that's what we do on a daily basis. But as we
that's
were saying,
what you do with the accounts, right? So like, I mean, tell me what, I mean, being a CSM here at Crown Castle, what is it that you like, what is it that you love actually working at Crown Castle? What is it about Crown Castle that keeps you here?
Well, I guess that takes me all the way back to my college days when I first started my first job in hospitality management. I worked at a DoubleTree in Fort Lauderdale, and with that, when you work in front desk, when you're working in the front office of hotels, you start to build relationships with the customers, with the guests that are coming in. And that's really what I found out, that I really love this, and I actually changed my major in college because of that experience. And I really enjoyed building relationships with the customers. So for me, that's the most rewarding part about this job, is not only do we do it internally because we have a fantastic team. I love working with you. I love working with your boss, Thomas. Really enjoy working with my boss, Niam. And we have a fantastic relationship internally. And on top of that, that's fun to bring to the customers. And I think the customers can really see that when we're able to joke and be a little bit more lighthearted with each other on our calls, and also still be very professional, because that's what we really do well, is bring that professionalism in and day out. Yeah. But it's really the fluidity and the comfort level that we have with each other that I think the customers can see on their end as well.
Yeah, it's a great team. And I tell you, that's, for me being, both our roles together, me being the person that brings the account in, and then once it's in, you bringing you in and being able to handle that customer relationship. We're always engaged with the customer, but there are times where I may be on the road or traveling, and you as well. And so they can reach out to any one of us and be able to get, whatever their questions are answered. And so having you is a key critical part of not only the sales process, but just the overall the lifespan of the account while they're at Crown Castle. So, and with that being said, I want to ask you another question real quick. Because you said that we're, they see how we are with the team, how we engage with each other and how we're friends and things like that. We know each other's families, as you saw there with your daughter. Let me ask you this. Tell us something about you. Tell everyone and tell myself something about you that we don't know.
Um, Again, going back to the hospitality thing, one of the funnest things for me, one of the greatest experiences when I was working at the Ritz-Carlton in Key Biscayne was I met a family from Angola. And I just started dating my wife who's from Brazil, and she speaks Portuguese. So I was all trying to speak my best Portuguese, and found out that Angola is their native language is Portuguese as well, and that's a country in Africa. So finding that out, stuff like that, that's absolutely fascinating. So I've really spent most of my life learning Spanish and Portuguese. So a lot of people don't know that I could speak Spanish pretty well, and I can have conversation in Portuguese as well.
I know
So,
that because when we were in the car one time on the way from heading to a lunch, to a customer lunch, you started hitting me up with your Spanish, and
right.
I turned to and looked at you. I said, "Oh, I didn't realize that. Your
Yeah,
last
right.
name is Kammerer, is German."
Kammerer, a very
Yeah,
very German last name. So
interesting.
I get that quite a bit down here in South Florida. People don't really understand. People wouldn't expect someone like me to be able to speak Spanish the way I do,
Nice.
but I just find it so fascinating, and I really like to bring that out. And for me, it's also been a relationship builder. So we're on a call with a customer that likes to speak Spanish or prefers to speak Spanish, and I'm able to do that for them, and Portuguese as well. And even if someone prefers to speak English, but they're from Brazil or something like that, it's a good conversation builder. Like, oh, I see you're from Brazil, and then start to use that as kind of an icebreaker. So,
Nice.
but it's always just been kind of fascinating knowing where people are from, and being able to relate in that aspect too. So
Cool.
I've always
Well,
found that's kind of like a icebreaker and a way to bring people together.
Well, that
Is
is
through
definitely
language.
something interesting. I appreciate you sharing that, and thank you for your time. I think, like I said, having the folks who are existing accounts that I'm connected with on LinkedIn or whatever, and having them actually see you physically. You might have exchanged a bunch of emails with them, but maybe they haven't physically gotten a chance to meet you just yet. Especially the
Right.
newer
Right.
accounts now that COVID has come on board, and so that the fact that we bring on some new accounts and they're not
Yeah, for sure.
haven't necessarily had the chance yet to meet you physically. At least they can see you now. So I appreciate you taking the time. I'm looking forward to working with you. And guys, this is the Crown Castle team. It starts with our initial meeting, and then once we bring you into the house, Devin is going to take it over from there at that point and make sure that you
Absolutely.
guys have a great time being a customer of ours for the
That's what it's all
lifetime of your
about.
account. So I
It's all
appreciate it,
about
Devin.
maximizing that experience with the customer. So however else we can make that happen together, we're here to help.
Boom. So if you guys have any questions, reach out to us, reach out to Devin, reach out to myself. We're looking forward to working with you. Thanks a lot, Devin.
Definitely. My pleasure.
Take
Thanks,
care, buddy.
Jonathan.
Have a good
Appreciate
day.
your time.
Bye.
Take care.